All right, guys. Okay, welcome to our week two. Okay, week two kind of demonstration that based on the second week exercise. So the first sessions I made basically those uh, digital paintings portrait that based on the black and white grayscale kind of tone. But today that I wanted to give it some of those tips how to define basically those renderings or coloring kind of method using basically the effects brushes, effects kind of layers there. Okay, so we have basically group five, group six, group five over here to join us. So, in a way, to have a very shortcut way to work on those painting. Okay, so once basically I get all these kind of layering and shadings and structures properly there. Okay, what I can do there. Okay, I'm using the layers over here, the shape layers that I made previously. Make some selections, not using the clipping mask, but I'm going to add other layers on top of it. Okay, let's just see this is the gradient layers there. Right? So I'm using gradient tools. So from this gradient tool, you can choose basically the colors, or you can create your own colors if you want to. Okay, let's just say I'm using this color that I find very interesting from here. So I click this one there, right? Then what I did basically right here, I'm going to select the layers there, right? So just basically the radius kind of gradients kind of colors there, right? Sorry, you guys. Okay, from here, once I get the shapes right, I go to the layers effects. So from here we can check. This is the most faster way you guys can play around with the color there. Okay, other than you just paint everything from scratch. Okay, one of the way, not the only way to work. But we're talking about a multimedia kind of disciplines. Okay, not the fine artist kind of discipline. Okay, but we're talking about the multimedia kind of discipline. We actually can allow you guys to apply any kind of effects or tools that can give a bit more fast result on our work. So this is one of the way you can playing around with it. Okay, very simple kind of method there. Right? So I believe basically in image manipulation, you guys have done all this kind of effects layers, but maybe some of you guys not remember that, right? And of course, from here, we actually can do a lot of improvisations there, right? For example, like the eyes. Here you say, if I don't like basically this particular kind of shapes, colors there, okay, I just can erase them or I can select them. For example, right here, I can erase, all right? And I can use other kind of colors that you works. For example, I can use is it like a brownish a bit. Then I can use brushes like for example like this soft brushes. Then I paint on top of it. See? Using different layers, like multiply for example, then paint them up back again. See? And this is one of the way. Okay, not the only way that you work. I can add also erasers to erase some of the areas to bring out back again the highlights. Okay, very simple kind of process there. From here, I can also put some colors on the lips using multiply kind of method there. Right? Sorry, brush. Okay, yeah, see, it can be there, guys. Okay, a lot of things can be done also right here. Okay, you actually can raise a little bit, highlight that back again. A lot of way they guys to experiment with this kind of lay effects that works. And of course, sometimes one of the things that I love basically to apply, I didn't apply the natural colors. I'm going to plot it basically shadows using purples rather than natural kind of shadows there. So from here, if you may look at it using the brushes. I'm using purple to cover the areas of the brushes like this. See? Instead using natural colors, I'm using purples as a part of those color combinations, okay, to define shadows there. Why basically I use purple instead of natural colors there? Right? Because I want to make basically the whole presentation become more vibrant. Okay. What else that we can do? Okay, using basically different colors like this, another layer, yellowish there. Right? So layer, okay, overlay a bit. I can play with the yellow kind of highlight from here to give more vibrant on my presentations. Okay, you see, more heavy kind of lights. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, from grayscale kind of tones, using basically the gradients as a part of those way to use the multiply or basically the saturation effects. Okay, from the layer effect from here, see? So you can experiment with different kind of effects, okay, to give it more better kind of vibrant kind of feel from there. Okay, very interesting to explore there, guys. Okay, I want the students basically explore beyond basically the natural kind of colors there to make it more vibrant kind of presentations, okay, on your works. Even though they will look a bit more like a very dream fantasy kind of atmosphere on your visuals there, right? Instead of very natural kind of looks. Okay, that's basically those tips that I can give you guys over here, okay, when it comes to work with the uh, coloring effects there, right? So instead of using natural kind of shadows, colors, try to play with purples there, okay, light purples kind of shadows, okay, to apply on the skin tone. All right, you will get different kind of qualities of those visuals here. And hopefully this one is not too advanced for you guys there, right? But this kind of method, basically, I'm going to apply a lot later on when it comes to design our second and a third assignment as well. All right. So this one is for today. Any kind of inquiries, please let me know there, right? Huh?